Why are Hytale Troks capturing all the Kweebecs? Hello and welcome back to Hytale Troks. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hytale is a quest of all times. Through handcrafted adventure scenarios, you'll piece together the history of the world as you traverse its generated landscape. For example, you might come across a monster-infested mage tower, descend into an underground cavern, or face a colossal boss monster. With a wide variety of scenarios available at launch, no two adventures will be the same. You can choose your own path. Hytale supports a wide range of playstyles. You will have plenty to do as you progress through the story, whether you consider yourself a settler, adventurer, or craftsperson. The adventure mode is also fully playable in co-op. Gather a group of friends and combine your talents to leave your mark on the world. Discover unique worlds, experience moments of awe as our world generation technology creates spectacle on the fly. Rushing rivers, carved tunnels through mountains, waterfalls cascade into ancient caverns, and bubbling hot springs offer refuge from the perils of the wild. In some of these worlds, there are the Hytale Troks and Hytale Kweebecs. The Trorks are a hostile race towards players. They live in Orbis' Zone 1. The Trorks' name and appearance are a cross between two fantasy creatures, trolls and orcs. Trorks are one of the Hytale's intelligent societies or races. Trorks camps are built structures that can inhabit and defend. Trorks are capable of performing complex tasks such as animal domestication and armed combat with weapons such as swords and axes. Trorks can be found in and around rundown Trorks camp in the Emerald Grove on Orbis. Behavior patterns. Each Trork type has unique behavior patterns that influence how they act in-game. Sentinels, for example, will protect the Trork village from predators or players. Trorks will keep watch over their camp for one of two Trork watchtowers located within the Trork camp. Trork may attempt to attack passing birds on occasion. Trorks will occasionally fight among themselves and can knock each other out. Trorks will seek out a warm shelter if they are caught in the rain. The Kweebecs are one of the Hytale's races or factions. They are humanoids that look like trees and are mostly passive and friendly to players. Kweebecs live in villages that can be found from the marshlands to the Emerald Grove forest. Next comes Kweebec. In a village, Kweebec homes are made from hollowed-out tree trunks. The area within the tree trunk leads down underground to the rest of the Kweebec home. A house has bedrooms and a living room, and the decor includes unusual objects such as firefly lanterns that provide light. Kweebec's only known occupations is that of tree singer, a Kweebec who teaches and helps young Kweebecs grow, a Kweebec warrior or patrol Kweebec appears to wear a wooden helmet and chestplate made of leaves and carries a weapon known as a razor spear. Kweebecs worship Gaia by carving effigies of her out of wood. The wood used to carve these miniature sculptures comes from an ancestor tree of the Kweebecs. It is suspected that some Kweebecs serves as scouts in other zones, such as zones 2 and 3. But this is unconfirmed and devoid of evidence. As depicted in Hytale concept art, some young Kweebecs may have little rabbit pets. Trees give birth to Kweebecs. They appear to be a small, seed-like orb with facial features and tiny limbs at first. The young Kweebecs are known as seedlings. When a seedling is ready, it is plucked from its tree and taken to a Kweebec known as a tree singer. Tree singers teach the seedlings their history and assist them in growing into healthy, self-sufficient Kweebecs. Kweebecs eventually leave their tree singers to become adults, and then elders. Autumnal elders are the name given to these elderly Kweebecs. Autumnal elders are typically orange-brown in color with scurvy beard. The slower an autumnal elder moves, the older it becomes. When an autumnal leader becomes too old to live, they stop moving completely and transform into a tree with a sudden burst of energy. This tree then begins to sprout new seedlings, thus repeating the life cycle. Kweebecs are generally peaceful and friendly creatures, but if a player enters one of their villages with an axe or any other tool that could harm their trees, the Kweebecs will attack to defend their home. Kweebecs, as depicted in official concept art, may be enemies to the Trorks, another NPC found in Zone 1. Kweebecs cannot eat or drink water. They get nutrients from the sun, just like trees. Kweebecs can be seen lying in sunny spots, absorbing their daily nutrients. Kweebecs will also drink by dipping their feet in water, similar to how tree roots absorb water. If a player or creature starts butchering or killing Kweebecs, the factions will enlist the help of a group known as the Razorleaf Rangers, who are said to be extremely difficult to defeat. This implies that there are some sort of elite protectorate that is only called upon when the general guards are unable to handle the threat. Nothing else is known about them. So, this is all about Hytale Troks as well as Hytale Kweebecs. What do you think about their rivalry? Let us know your views in the comments below.